Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, if you want to launch your career as a comic creator or a graphic novelist, or if you're trying to level up and you're already an indie comic creator and you want to get a bigger audience or land a bigger publisher as a writer or an artist, then this video is for you. It's essentially a plan or an algorithm that I created. It works for almost any creative endeavor, not just comics. It can work if you're a musician or a filmmaker as well. But before I jump into it, I just want to say thank you, everybody. I reached 1,000 subs. I'm officially monetized. And so this video is sponsored by me and my company, Hoven Crow Entertainment. I have ebooks, and pretty soon I'll have merch and stuff that you can get in my YouTube shop. So be on the lookout for all of that, everybody. And check out the books that I've written. It Eats What Feeds It, Liquid Kill. I have another one coming that I'll be hyping up shortly next year. So with that out of the way, let's just jump in and let's go over what you need to do. Okay, so here's the rundown. Whether you're a writer or an artist, you're going to need to start doing multiple things at once, front load all the work at the beginning of the year, and give yourself at least 1 year timeline to do everything and hit all your goals. Okay, so the first things that you need to do that you'll want to front load right away is you'll, number one, want to create a website for yourself as a creator or for your key comic series. So, like, a website like I have, hovencrow.com, and on that website or attached to that website, you'll want to create an email newsletter that you can sign up to on the homepage of your website. In addition to your website, you'll need to create a professional Facebook profile or a Facebook business page so that you can create ads, create groups, and join groups and all things like that. You'll also need to get familiar with photo editing and graphic design with either free platforms like Canva or BeFunky, or with professional software like Figma or Adobe Photoshop. And you're going to need to set up, if you haven't already, 3 key social medias for 3 different things. One for writing, one for images, and one for video. So the key ones that most people use, like myself, are Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And like me, I don't post consistently all of them every day, but you'll want to choose one to be your main focus. If you're a writer, maybe Twitter. If you're an artist, maybe Instagram. Or if you're all 3, maybe YouTube. Okay? But you'll want to create all 3, and if you can, you'll want to create content for all 3. And in addition to all those things, you'll need to be creating a professional grade comic book, and you'll want to be going for a full trade, a graphic novel. And your goal is to create at least one full book every year. Okay, so in a basic sense, what you're doing is creating content on varying scopes on a planned schedule and leveraging social media platforms to cultivate a dedicated following and create anticipation for each and every one of your projects for the rest of your career. Okay? In a general sense, as a comic creator, you'll have to do more than create comics. Your schedule of content can be broken down like what I'm about to go into. The biggest projects released on the longest time frame pattern, and the smallest posts or projects released on the smallest time frame. It goes backwards from biggest, every year, every quarter, every month, every week, and every day. All right, on those patterns, you should be releasing some form of content or product to your audience. So every year, you'll be releasing a new book. If you're full-time, you may be doing it more than that, like every quarter. And then in that sense, if you're creating a book every quarter, every year you should have some kind of bigger thing, a party that you're leading up to. But every quarter you'll also need to release a new themed product, even if it's just an ebook or a free article, an exclusive cover, a short story, a small print run of exclusive trading cards, whatever it is, you need to be posting something like an addendum or in addition to your book. And that's like the new thing that you're looking, so that your audience has something to look forward to every year, every quarter, every month, etc. So every month you'll be releasing a newsletter to your audience with updates, with promotional deals, convention you're attending, or something along those lines. And every week you'll need to post a new video on social media such as YouTube. And it doesn't have to be how-tos like I do. It can be day in the life, opinion pieces, video essays, reaction videos, whatever. as long as it's in your niche, and even if it isn't, that's fine too. Whatever you can do to get content out there to try to bring a new audience in. And every day you'll need to post a new image or a new musing or meme or something on your other social media, be it Instagram, Twitter, or X, or whatever. Point being, this is how you build up your social media presence through multiple cycles and routines, not just daily posts, okay? And the reason you need to get good at graphic design is because you need to make this content that you're hyping or releasing as professional grade as possible. And not just, here's a picture of me in my office. You know, of course you can do that, but you'll want to create professional looking ads. You'll want to create professional looking covers that also include the final order cutoff and, you know, dates of releases and things like that. So you'll want to get good at creating content for not just your social media, but your website and everything that you're running on these patterns or on these schedules, okay? Unfortunately, this takes a lot of time. In fact, it probably takes more time than you have on top of writing material, calling shops, reaching out to press. But if you're serious about audience loyalty and consistent growth and basically a career in this, then it's key to go through these motions. And in addition to all of this, you'll need to create a quality book and make plans to make an even longer, higher quality book than the one you're currently working on for the next year. Okay? So as you're doing all these steps to promote yourself as a creator and your upcoming book, you'll need to be setting up the process for making another book the following year. It's as if you're always working in the past, the present, and the future. You're writing or drawing next year's project while designing images and video content for your current project that's in shops or live online, and also hyping up and promoting your past projects all the time, okay? Now, if you want to know how to write a hit story or land a bigger publisher or, you know, find review sites that will review your book, or how to reach top level artists, or how to create pitches for publishers and all that stuff, that's all in my other videos, or you can get it on my website hovencrow.com, or you can get the whole from pre-production to post-production to, you know, going to conventions and all that stuff in my ebooks or on my website hovencrow.com. You can email me for coaching calls or for script reviews, and that's what I'm here for. Is I answer these kinds of questions. And if I didn't answer what you want to know today, leave a comment of what you want to know, and I'll create a video for that or guide you to the answer, or sometimes I'll just answer it right there in the comments. But if you learned something, like this video. If you want to learn more, subscribe to my channel. Thanks everybody. Happy New Year, and let's all do this together. Let's rise together. All right? Thanks everybody.